Are you still mad at me?
What are you doing here?
Looking for my best friend. Have you seen him?
Not lately.
Aaron, please, don't. Look, I know that it sounded like I didn't care about the keys contest and everything that you did for me, but that's not what I meant at all. I appreciate everything that you did. I mean, you worked your butt off. My wedding rehearsal is like any minute now, and come on. I can't imagine you not being there.
I can't go.
You're that mad at me?
No.
Well, then what? Can't you just pretend like you're not jealous of Chris for...
Jealous of Chris? You think I'm jealous of that?
That what?
Forget it. Please, Allie, just forget it, okay?
No. Tell me, why are you so down on Chris?
I'm always down on Chris.
No, this is different. Tell me.
You want to know why I'm so down on Chris? You want to know? Chris Hughes is not good enough for you, okay? And he never will be.
Oh, what? There you are. Hi, darling. Mwah. I hate to tell you this, but I just talked to your dad, and he has an emergency surgery, and he's not going to be able to make it this afternoon. But of course, I guess it's not the end of the world, is it? You don't have that much to do because you and Allison are the stars of the entire shebang.
That's right.
Do you have something on your mind?
Nothing. Everything.
Well, you want to tell me about it?
I want to thank you for all of the efforts you've made with Allison. You know, since we've gotten engaged.
Well, sweetheart, thank you very much, but I mean, it's really not an effort anymore. It really isn't.
Yeah. Well, whatever you want to call it, it means a lot.
You know, son, I guess the bottom line is I just want you to be happy. And to be perfectly honest, at the moment, you don't look a bit happy to me.
I am happy, Mother. I'm very happy. Why wouldn't I be? I wish it could be different, but I know how I feel about you.
Chris, please
Look, don't tell me that it's just some kind of attraction, okay?
Please don't do this. Please don't say anything else.
I have to, Emily. I love you.
Really? You must have been expecting me.
What?
I'm sure you're just as upset about this as I am.
Upset about what?
About Will.
What are you talking about? What about Will?
Once he gets out of the hospital, do you
Out of
realize
the
that
hospital?
You didn't know that?
No. And I don't know where you're getting your information, but there's no way Will is getting out of the hospital.
Emily, Paul, Jennifer, and Hal have a petition to get Will out of that state hospital under one condition. That he lives with Hal.
I don't believe this.
He didn't say anything to you about it?
Okay, thanks. I'll be in tomorrow. Daddy is never far away.
It's me. Are you okay?
Jack.
I know who's there. Put him on the phone.
She's busy, man.
You touch one hair on her head, I'll find you. I'll rip you apart. You got that?
What are you doing? No! It was Jack!
What's going on?
It was Jack on the phone! It was Jack! Jack!
Jack.
Was it him?
We got cut off, honey.
It was Jack? On the phone?
Yes, it's true. It was Jack. He spoke to me. Damn it! I have to get him back.
Hello, hey!
Is it Mom? What's wrong?
Come on, we gotta go.
Sweetie, can you get me the portable phone from the kitchen?
Carly, what are you doing?
Star 69. I'm going to use star 69 and I get the number that Jack was calling from and I can call him back before it's too late.
Okay.
Here, sweetheart. I'll get him. I'll get him.
It was Jack.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Damn it, it's not working. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Mommy's being a very, very bad example right now, isn't she? Are you okay? Did those guys scare you?
No, I'm okay. Just find Jack.
Yes, I'm trying, honey. We need Hal. Can you call Hal, please?
Yes. Can you take a second?
No,
here?
Rosanna, I don't have a second here.
Who are the men who just ran out of here?
Those losers who called earlier. Remember the guys with the weird names?
The ones who sounded like they were on drugs?
Yeah, that's them. But only they must know Jack. Because Jack knew that there was something wrong. He said he knew who was... Oh, my God. Oh, no. They're long gone. Call Hal.
Yeah, right. I'm calling.
Did you happen to see the car?
Yes, I guess I did.
Can you describe it?
I think I could, yes.
Oh, sweetheart. You were right. You were right all along.
I know.
Yes, you did. You knew the whole time, didn't you, sweetie? Jack is alive. And he just called us.
Hal, hi, it's Rosanna. Listen, we've had a situation.
Hal, we need you over here right now. Jack just called. I really need you. How did this happen? I mean, a doctor would have to approve this. What else do you know?
I think they cured him. Rose, it hasn't even been a year since she died. How can you erase a lifetime of damage in just a few months?
He didn't know. No, he didn't understand what he was doing to
Is
Rose.
that supposed to make me feel better that he's lethal? Without even knowing it?
Sorry, Lily. I can only imagine what you're feeling right now.
I thought you would feel the same way. Rose was your friend. What about Will? Being here. With Daniel. And what about Parker? When he comes to visit, is that okay with you?
I gotta talk to Hal about all this. I know.
Yes, you do. You do. Because the bottom line isn't family the most important thing?
Yeah. They're the only thing that matters. I'm learning that more and more every day.
Can you understand what I'm saying?
I'll do whatever it takes to protect my family, Lily. And then they tore out of here. And I tried to star 69 the number, but I couldn't get it.
All right, I get the picture. Did anybody see the car?
Rosanna saw the car, didn't you?
Yes. It was a VW van, I think, orange and brown.
All right, I'll put that on APB.
Good, because they might know where Jack is. Jack said he knew who was here, and why would he say that? Hal, you don't think that those guys have Jack? Maybe they're holding him hostage or something. Damn it, I should have paid them.
Carly.
They said that they would give me information for money.
Carly, just come here. Take a deep breath.
Parker, you have a baseball game this afternoon, right? Well, why don't we go upstairs and get you dressed for that, huh?
But I want to hear.
Look, I'm sure we'll tell you everything as soon as there's some real information.
Okay. But Parker was down here the whole time. There was no way to protect him from hearing. He heard everything.
You're right. I get it. I just don't want him to hear this.
What?
Carly, this has all the signs of a setup gone wrong.
Oh, what do you mean?
These guys are here. They're trying to shake you down, and then somebody named Jack miraculously calls right in the middle of it.
It was Jack.
How do you know that, Carly?
Don't you think I hear his voice in my head 100 times a day? I know it like my own heartbeat.
You
Hal.
felt
It was
threatened.
Jack.
You felt threatened. You're going to want to hear that voice in your head, not
Please,
somebody
we don't
else's.
have time for this, Hal. Please get me the number that Jack was calling from.
I'll call the hotel, make sure we can get in now.
If not, we can grab an early lunch. Honey, stay here with Dad while I use the restroom. Don't wander off, you hear me?
I hear.
You okay? Everything all right?
Yes, everything is fine, Jack. The police just left. They said that you called
Yeah, they could
them.
get here quicker than we could.
So why? Why would you call the police?
Hey, buddy, you're gonna wait in the car, remember?
Is everything okay, Mom?
Everything is fine, JJ. Why? What's the... Hey, did you feed your gerbils today?
Forgot.
No. Well, you better go do it. It's a good thing you're home.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you haven't seen your dad around, have you?
No.
You promised you'd tell me if you did.
Yeah. Why? Was he here?
No, I'm just checking. Go feed your rodents.
Okay.
Jack, what happened to you?
I don't know. I feel like such a jerk. I thought for sure you were in danger.
Why?
Because JJ and we stopped at that rest stop. Do you remember where those two stoners recognized me? And all of a sudden I heard... No, I felt this strong sensation.
Like what?
Like someone I love needed me because they were in trouble. None of this is making any sense. So I called you. I thought. And this nasty guy got on the phone and said she's busy and hung up.
And you thought it was Les?
Well, of course I thought it was Les, but I must have misdialed. I was so sure you're in trouble.
You weren't totally wrong. I could be in big trouble. And so could JJ. Look.
Hi.
Hey. Casey, ready for rehearsal?
Casey, your dad's here. You know, you didn't have to knock. This is still your house. Well, I've gotta finish getting dressed. So.
Yeah, you're in the kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so you dress in the kitchen now?
Well, I need the roasting fork
Okay.
to zip up my dress.
And how's that working for you?
Well, it's great. It just reaches right around. You hook it up and it goes right up.
Do I want to know how you figured this out?
No, I don't think you do, but it really does work. So,
Tell you what. Forget the cooking utensils. Come here.
oh, thanks. Thanks.
You already said that.
Yeah, I've developed a nasty stutter. I'm really glad you're here, Tom. Christopher Hughes, I have known you your whole life. Now, maybe you can fool everybody else, but my mom radar is buzzing.
Mother, I hate to shoot down your theory, but everything's fine. Yes, I've been working a lot, and, and the wedding stuff has been overwhelming at times, but everything's fine.
What about where you're going to live? Have you found any place for you and Allison to live after you get married?
Yes, actually, Dad hooked me up with a place right across from the hospital.
He did? Oh, that's terrific. I wonder why he didn't tell me.
Well, it's not a big secret. And we haven't signed anything yet, but we plan on moving in a couple months.
A couple of months? You're going to live the first couple of months of your married life with Susan?
Why not?
Hello, Susan.
What's so appalling about Chris and Allison living with me after the wedding? We're not all hard to get along with, Kim.
That means that I am.
I was just wondering what you were implying, that's all.
Honey, I was trying to tell you that it's a fair challenge for any couple to make a success of a new marriage, and when you add other people to the mix, it just adds some pressure.
I do not pressure Chris and Allison. Maybe that's hard for you to understand.
Stop it,
I don't know.
both of you. Okay, I've witnessed some stupid arguments between the two of you, but by far, this is the worst.
I'm sorry.
I am too.
Good. Because Allison gets to have the perfect wedding. She gets to be happy. That's all that matters now.
You are so totally wrong. Chris has been so much better to me than I ever deserved. He has forgiven me for lying to him so many times,
Okay,
Aaron.
so maybe Chris knows he's not so perfect. Okay, but Chris Hughes has no right to judge.
But he could, with his family and everything. But he has been so great with my mom and with Emily and with the two of them searching for keys together.
Yeah, those two have been quite a team, let me tell you.
What is that supposed to mean?
I have to work, okay?
So that's it? You're just gonna blow me off? You're gonna blow off my wedding? Forget all about me?
I can't do that, okay, Allie? But I can't be at your wedding either.
Well, have a nice life, Aaron.
I hope you don't think you're fooling anybody.
What?
This isn't about Chris and Allison. This is about you and
No,
Allison.
it's Chris, okay? He's been
what?
He's not right for Allie, okay? He's gonna break her heart, and I'm not gonna watch it.
So don't watch it, man. Stop it from going down. You gotta know you're in love with that girl.
Yeah.
So why haven't you told her?
Because she's not gonna want to hear it.
Is that it, or are you just afraid she'll shoot you down?
Shoot me down, Curtis. She's engaged to another man. Forget she shot down and never took off.
Because you never tried. How do you know it wouldn't be different if she knew how you felt?
This is why you asked JJ about Les.
I found it in his backpack. I wouldn't put it past Les to follow him home from school or to catch him on the playground with his friends, but you know, JJ would tell me.
Then what do you think happened?
JJ left his backpack outside last night by the fence. I think Les probably slipped it in there for him to find later. He's sick. He's got his own special little mind games for somebody who's too small to fight back. I'm never gonna get away from that man.
No, you will. I will not let anything happen to you.
You know, I'm not sure that you can stop it. Guys like Les, they don't let up.
Maybe not. If I'm just some live-in, but maybe if I was something more official, then he suddenly has to deal with the fact that I'm not going anywhere. Limits his options a little bit, don't you think?
Jack, I'm not some victim that you have to take care of. That is a stupid reason to get married.
I'll use any excuse at this point. Hey, I asked you because it's what I want. Forget about your ex.
Can you? Can you forget about yours?
I have, yes. There is nothing that I remembered that I am proud of. There's nothing about my past that I want to go back to. We start fresh. You and me, together. I love you. I love you, son. I want to marry you. I want to marry you.
Wait, you said that we should think about it. I mean, we agreed on
Yeah, but why? Why? We don't know what's coming. Nobody does. Right now, it's all we have. Julia, marry me now.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You can't marry Chris. Okay, not until you hear the truth, whether you want to or not.
This is it. I have Jack's number.
We're getting married.
How?
I think I have a way around the problem.
So I assume you can still get your shoes on without assistance, right?
Oh, yeah, I can still touch my toes.
So what's the holdup with the boy?
The boy is a teenager. I don't know. He takes longer to get ready than I do. It's some elaborate hair gel ritual thing.
I'm gonna hurry him up.
You know, honey, as long as we have a minute, have you heard the news?
News?
Doc Reese left Oakdale. Kim told me.
Yeah, she told me too. Something about a job in Texas.
Well, good. Texas can have him. I haven't run into him in weeks, and I just was worried that you might, because I know that that would remind you.
No, I made sure I didn't run into him.
So did that help you forget?
Margot, just...
Do you think anything will? It's just that, when you left here, you said that you needed to know that I still wanted you, that I would be willing to work like a dog to get you back, just the way you did after Emily, and I am. But I'm kind of at a loss here because I don't know how I can persuade you if I never get to see you.
Are we talking about me moving back in here?
I was just wondering if you would consider it, if you thought about maybe spending more time with Casey and me, and with just me. Because, Tom, there is so much to us that we can't just throw it away without fighting for it. Would you at least consider it?
Hey, Dad. Hey, finally, come on, we're gonna be late.
Not if I drive.
Fat chance.
Dad, look, I hate to break it to you, but you're starting to drive like Grandma Lisa.
I do not run stop signs.
Yeah, but you go slow in all the wrong spots.
Oh, look who's the master now. Well, tell you what, why don't we just let your mom drive? How about that? You want to come along with us?
Oh, I'd love that.
Honey, I know you've had a lot of things that have given you hope about Jack, and that's
Jack
what makes
is
this
alive.
so...
He just
You
called.
don't know that, Carly.
I do. I know what I heard. I know it was Jack. And I know that every minute you waste arguing with me about it is a minute that...
All right. I'll call the station, have somebody make a call and check it out.
No. Get the number for me.
No matter who makes the call, it's better if the police do it, Carly.
He called me, Hal. Jack called me. Wherever he is, for whatever reason, he hasn't called the police. Maybe he's in trouble or he's confused. And if somebody else answers, if someone else talks to him, maybe he'll get spooked.
Did you get the van?
What?
Oh, Emily, I'm sorry. I thought it was the station.
Yeah, well, you have been busy, haven't you, Hal? Listen, there are things in life that you have to discuss with your family. You can't just take off and make these major decisions without talking to your wife.
This isn't about us, Emily. I have to go.
Hal, we need to talk.
I'll see you at the rehearsal. I'd better get down to the station before I go to this rehearsal. Let's see if you and Parker are going to be okay.
Yeah, we're fine.
All right, I'll put a uniform
I need...
on the road just in case these guys decide to come
Good,
back.
that's great, thank you. But I really need you to get me that number.
I'll make the call, Carly. I'll have the telephone company call you as soon as they...
Thank you.
I just wish you wouldn't insist on breaking your own heart over and over.
It was Jack. I'll find him.
I wish you only knew how much I hope that were true.
I do.
But in case this doesn't pan out, we have to find a way to help Parker cope with this.
Yes, we will. Just go, please, go.
You'll get the call soon.
Hey. How's Parker? He's fine. He's upstairs getting ready for the baseball game. He made me promise to tell him if we heard anything about Jack.
Right. Well, Hal just promised to have the phone company call me with the number that Jack was calling from.
Oh, good.
What? You don't believe it was Jack either, do you?
Well, no, it's not that.
Well, then what?
Well, if it was Jack, like you said, and he was trying to warn you...
Yeah?
Why didn't he try to call you back?
Julia. Huh? Is that it?
Yes!
saying?
Yes, I want to marry you. Oh. This minute would work for you.
Yes, me too. I have the afternoon off. How about you?
I'm so in love with you.
I didn't pressure you, did I? I mean, I know I did, but no name loser, remember?
You're not, Jack. Oh, Jack.
I was kidding about the loser part.
Yeah, but not about the name part. We can't get married.
Why not?
Because you'd need some kind of an ID. A social security card, driver's license, something. We don't even know your full name. And even if we did, and we tried to get those things...
Someone could find out about it, like my insane ex-wife.
If what you remembered is right, and she really tried to kill you...
Just come back and try to finish the job. Or worse, go after you and JJ. I'll never let that happen. I won't do anything to let her know I'm still alive.
Okay, so that's that. But that's okay. I mean, we don't need a piece of paper to be together, right? I'm fine with the way things are.
No, we're getting married.
How?
I think I have a way around the problem.
I don't know why Jack didn't call back. Maybe he was hurt or something. Maybe those guys, those freaks, they had him and then they're keeping him. Maybe they got back to him fast enough and they wouldn't let him call back.
Was that how he sounded? Like he was under stress or confused?
He just sounded like Jack. Jack in cop mode. I mean, Rosanna, I only heard a few words. I can't dissect it until I know more.
Well, it just doesn't make sense, does it?
Well, maybe his phone stopped working. You know, if he was calling from a cell phone, maybe it's...
Okay, all right, just don't panic, all right? We just don't know yet.
Right. Hello? Yes, it is. Yes, you do. Thank you. Thank you. This is it. I have Jack's number.
He's on his way.
You really think this is going to work?
Well, I'll make sure it does. So I'm going to wait outside. I don't want Jade in here, okay?
Okay, Jack. Hey, listen. Even if this works, you know, you don't have to go through with it.
What?
You know, the whole marriage forever thing.
Julie, I want to.
Okay, well, you should just really think about it, you know. Because unlike you, I do have an insane ex who knows where we live. And who is not going to stop for any reason. He's going to continue to make problems no matter what.
I'm not afraid of him.
I know. But you should really think about it, Jack. I mean, it's a lot to take on. Me, JJ, Les. You sure that you want all that? I mean, think about it. Just...
Okay. All right. I only have one question.
Okay, good. You should ask.
Will you marry me?
You are very hard-headed.
I know. That's probably what kept me alive. It's probably what brought me to you. No, hey, this is what I want. I'm sure. You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
No, yes, I'm sure. I have tried to be noble. But this is as far as I go. From now on, completely selfish.
Good.
Hey, I love you too. This is more. You are more than I ever dreamed of. Let's get married.
That is such a good idea. I wish I thought of it. I hope the plan works.
We could please get going. I have to preside over a funeral in town in less than an hour.
What?
I'm sorry, I couldn't plan on having a parishioner pass away.
Of course not. You want everybody to get in their places?
Well, we can't do this without the bride. Hi, I'm sorry. I apologize for being late here.
Oh, no, you don't. You can't fool me again.
What?
Well, these two had me convinced that she was the bride once before.
How'd that happen? It was a mistake. I came with Allison to meet the minister, and well, I got here first.
Why did he think you were the bride?
Well, you know what? You beat Allison here again, huh? Where is that girl?
She was on her way an hour ago.
Chris, do you know where
No, I haven't heard anything.
We really do have to get started.
But I think Allison would be heartbroken if she were.
Well, then you can fill her in when she gets here.
But she's gonna want to be.
You are the matron of honor, right?
Yeah.
So you've been through this before. You know how it's done. You can take your sister's place and then walk her through it later. Now, if we could all please just get into position.
Oh, Aaron, thank you so much. This means so much to me.
No, wait. No, I'm not here for your rehearsal.
You mean you still won't?
No.
I'm late.
No, not yet, Allie, please. Listen, you can't marry Chris. Okay, not until you hear the truth. Whether you want to or not.
Who's giving away the bride?
I am.
Reverend, maybe we should wait until Allison.
Yeah, I think he's right. I think it's very important that.
Yeah, she would
Allison's
be
here.
sick if she missed this.
Well, you can all do this again when she gets here. Casey here can stand in for me.
As long as I don't have to wear robes.
Okay, Emily, please go back down the aisle. Now,
okay.
you be the bride. You cross up to here.
Okay.
Chris, once she hands off the bouquet, I'll ask, who gives this woman?
I do.
Then you take the bride's hand and give it to the groom.
Okay. Chris.
I'll say my piece, we'll have the reading, then it's time for the vows. Now, Chris, you and the bride face each other, and you take her hand in both of yours. Well, take her hand, Chris.
I can't do this. I'm sorry. I can't do this.
If this truth is more bashing Chris for no reason, then you can forget it.
No, that's not it. No.
Then what?
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. Is Emily inside?
Yeah, she must be inside.
Thanks.
We're all supposed to be inside, okay? Did this take long?
Allison should be here for this, and
So
I feel
walk
bad
her
that she's
through
not
it
here.
when she gets here.
I gotta get some air.
I'll come with
No,
you.
I'm fine. Let me just have a minute, okay?
Emily, I'm sorry. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Emily, something's got you upset. What happened? Did Kim and Susan go at it again?
No, it's nothing, Helen.
Emily, tell me what happened, or I'll go in there and
It's not
Margot
in there,
will tell me what
okay? It's
happened.
nothing. You won't even talk to me this afternoon. I tried to have a conversation with you.
Let's talk about it after.
No, now. I find out from someone who isn't you that you petitioned the court to have Will released to your care.
How did you know?
It doesn't matter.
Look, Emily, I was going to tell you tonight.
Excuse
after
me.
the service.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You were going to tell me? You weren't going to ask me how I felt about having Will moving in with us and Daniel?
We really need to be inside.
No,
Let's discuss
there's
it
nothing
after.
to discuss. I cannot have Will living in my house.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into my daughter.
Chris, what is going on?
Nothing.
Well, that was not nothing. What is going on between you and Emily?
Nothing.
Would you stop saying that? You guys can't even hold hands without sparks flying. You're still gonna marry Allison?
Yes, I'm gonna marry Allison, and I'm gonna make her happy.
Well, you are making a terrible mistake.
What do you mean? A terrible mistake.
I didn't want to say anything. Okay, not about Chris, not about this whole thing, okay? But it just would not be right if I let it go.
Okay, well, you get to the point because I'm so late and everyone must be inside there freaking out thinking that I screwed up.
Okay, you're gonna screw up if you marry Chris. Listen, Al, he doesn't love you. He doesn't love you the way I do.
What?
Allison, I love you.
Hello? Jack? No? Isn't this the hotel?
No. No, I'm looking for a man named Jack Snyder. I got a call from him from this number just an hour ago.
Sorry, there's no Jack at this number.
No, wait!
Throw that away. You don't know where it's been.
Hey, I lost my cat.
Your what?
My cat. The one with the initials on it. I think I left it at the rest stop.
Okay, well, we'll go back and get it. Or how about if we get you a new one?
Where's Jack?
He's outside. He's talking to somebody about business.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure, JJ. Why?
Jack was weird at the rest stop.
Well, he was just worried about me. But everything's fine. Everything's fine.
It was like he couldn't wait to get me back here. Maybe he wanted to drop me off and...
And leave? You thought Jack wanted to leave us?
Maybe. Maybe he remembers where he lives now.
Well, JJ, Jack is not going to leave us. He did remember some things about his life. But he decided that it was crummy stuff. Kind of like how we feel about Les, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So he decided he'd rather stay with us instead.
So you mean we won?
Yes, kiddo. That's right. We won for once.
Hey, Jack.
Hey.
How you doing? Hey. What's the big mystery?
I'm sorry to make you come all the way out here. I just thought it was safer talking here than at work. You know?
Yeah, okay, sure. What's up?
Look, Frank, I've worked at Costello's long enough to know that you're connected. In the sense that you know the right people to help somebody out of a
just
jam.
hold it
That's
right
all.
there,
No, listen,
Jack.
I don't want to get into your business. I got a problem and I need your help. That's it.
Okay. What's the problem?
I need someone who will give me a new life. Right away.
On the next, As the World Turns.
Whatever there is to talk about, we can talk about after the wedding because
It's Jack. He was there. Now I just have to figure out where there is.
Where are you going? I can't stick around here all day, woman. I gotta find out what it's gonna take to make you my wife.